What's cracking, guys? Bruce Madsen here, your host show of Metric Scout Fantasy Football, and I have a startup draft war story that happened the other day. I just want to talk about it real quick. So it was the 9th round of the startup mock draft, and one of the funnier things I saw, I wasn't really thinking about at the time about this player's value, but Clyde Edwards-Helaire was on the board. And one of the top running backs at the moment, I believe. I don't really remember exactly. And there's some good wide receivers, some decent ones, some ancillary jabronis, some guys with some upside. You know how it is in the 9th round of startup drafts. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire was there. I was just looking at him. I was like, damn, that guy was the 101 of rookie drafts just a few years ago. Everybody was putting him in the top 5 of the ranks for just regular startups. And now he is in the 9th round. How quick is he falling? And I was like, let's see how far he goes. I'm not even going to touch him. Let's see how far he goes. Dude got drafted in the 10th round. 12-team league, 12 guys in there drafting. Dude falls to the 10th round. So I jump on Twitter and I'm like, hey, I noticed in startup drafts, dudes are playing chicken with Clyde Edwards-Helaire, see who drafts him first, trying to hold off to see how long. Guys popping out of nowhere saying, yeah, I saw him go in the 14th round the other day. I'm like, whoa. 11th round the other day from another dude. 9th round the other day. ADP out on DLF, 87.5. So he's falling around the 90th overall range in drafts. On the highs, like 96 overall, 95 overall. So he's going around the 100 range on the top end, the worst part of the value. But there are some outlier leagues, because people have been mentioning it, where he's going like 14th round, where people have to be playing chicken with him. I played chicken with him in this one league, in this one mock draft here. I just wanted to see where he went. And actually, he went 14th round. That is crazy. Last year, I looked it up. 2 RB1 weeks, 3 RB2 weeks. It missed a slew of games. He wasn't healthy. Ronald Jones is there. I don't know what that's worth, but Ronald Jones is there. Tyreek Hill's gone. 2.47 yards after contact per attempt. Caught 19 balls in 10 games. So he had some usage in the passing game. Not what we were hoping for coming out of the draft. Is he going to tank on us, though? Is this just a stock that dipped really far down and it's just going to go down past that support line? Or are we going to get a dead cat bounce? That is the thing. Is this dead cat going to bounce off the road and really jump up on us here in the market? Or is it just going to tank? That is my question to you guys. Is Clyde Edwards tanking here, or do we have some life? Is he worth selecting in the 14th round of startup drafts, the 11th round, the 9th round? He's going in those rounds. He's dirt cheap right now. What, only 23 years old or so? First round pick on a high-powered offense. Ronnie Jones is there for some competition. Tyreek Hill's gone, so we're going to have a new look. We have some ambiguity here. Juju Smith-Schuster, Sky Moore. Very interesting passing offense here. Travis Kelce, he's 105 years old. Interesting Chiefs dynamic here. What if Clyde Edwards-Helaire just needs to get healthy? What if he needs that to get some touches? There are some times he looks all right. He's not the most athletic guy on the field. He can catch the ball a little bit in the backfield. What if he's just healthy, gets some of that volume, and gives us a little production? We don't even need him to be an RB1 at this price point. We don't even need him to be an RB2. He is being drafted as an RB3 right now. If he gives you an RB3 production for a year or two, he's giving you some value. And with the running back reset coming up, like I talk about in every video, where all these older running backs are going to flop, we have these mid-tier younger guys, I don't know what to call them, they're 23, 24, 25 years old, guys that could just straight up bust on us. Clyde Edwards-Helaire here, 9th, 10th round of startup drafts. Random dude saw him go in the 14th round. If he's falling in those areas of the startup draft, once you have your core in place, you may want to think about it. I don't even know. It's dirt cheap. There's a chance he could tank on us. I'm not saying to get him. I'm not advocating for him. I'm just saying a running back here has some specs who's just falling. And he's falling past ADP. He's not just falling past ADP. There are just some leagues where he's just straight tanking. Like as a joke almost. Guys just seeing who's the first one to pull the trigger on him. And they're just playing Russian roulette with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The stories are out there. It's happened. So if you're in a startup draft and he's fallen to a certain point, you pretty much got to take him almost just because of the price. ADP is kind of out the window in some leagues, and it is in most of the time for some of these players. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, watch him. See what you can get for him. put in an offer that's ridiculous, because we're seeing things that are ridiculously happening to him in startup drafts. Sometimes these bad offers go your way just because. Being valued as an RB3 right now. Maybe you can get an RB3-like trade or an RB4-like trade to go your way with some random rookies. Who knows? I don't even know what to think about this. Him falling to a 14th round, 13th round, 12th round. Just people coming out of the woodwork telling me that Clyde Edwards-Helaire is bottoming out in their startup drafts. Things have gone too far. There's some things we can look forward to in his portfolio. However, this price tag is hard to ignore. I can't go and just not buy him when he falls in the double-digit rounds. I know I was playing chicken, but I just wanted to see where it was at. Plus, it was a mock draft. Probably, if it was a real league, I might have went for him in the 9th round. I don't remember where I was at in the 9th round, whether it was early, middle, or back, but I think it was around the back part of the 9th round. He fell to the 10th. That's where he got selected. I think in a lot of leagues, he's fallen to the 10th, 11th round from what I've seen. And I think there are other leagues where he's going 7 and 8. So his value's all over the place. If he's falling, get him. Why not? What the heck? How it's going to hurt? Cheap asset. And I'm not advocating for him. I see the bust potential. I see where he can come back. That's all about price. In some leagues, the price is going to be there. Some leagues, it's not. He's an ambiguous asset here when it comes to his value. People are going to value him differently because of where he's at in situation, draft capital, and everything else. Plus, he's a running back, a younger one at that. Those hold some value. However, he's not really holding much value himself these days. But let me know what you think about Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the comments. You buying him up? You surprised that he's fallen this far in some leagues? I am a little bit, but it is what it is. Take advantage of those markets. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Every subscription matters. Fuels me to keep pumping out this content. Coming up with different ideas to help you out with your Dynasty fantasy football team, or just straight up Dynasty talk like today. But I want to thank you, and I'll catch you next time.